Yes, sir.
Back.
Trust me.
And this is how it's starting it. Pass me the what?
Gangster rhythms only. Trust me. New one.
Crazy.
Look, hey, this the shit they ain't ready for. I got smoke for your bars and your metaphors. Fuck a little force, tryna do a better doors. I can't rest till my brothers living in the force. Look at these niggas like, what you really in it for? For the clout, for the money, is it for award? How you sleeping on us? Can't you hit these chords? Can't you feel the bass line running through your drawers? Do these niggas make real shit anymore? Do these niggas make real shit anymore?
Tell me.
Look, I'm from where you at, couple running in your door. Screaming from the law, God thank the Lord. How he made it this far, man, he gotta know. I ain't got time for you, man, now anymore. I said, hold on, I am on this anyway. If you got just what it is, you gotta show me how you plan to pass me the mic, you niggas ain't ready for the hype. You niggas ain't ready for the life, nigga, pass me the mic. You niggas ain't ready for the hype. You niggas ain't ready for the pass me the mic. You niggas ain't ready for the hype. You niggas ain't ready for the, I said pass me the mic. I said pass me the mic. I said fuck that, 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 fuck that.
Trust me.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I know it.
It's crazy. And trust me, the visuals go crazy as well, bro. So go check that out. Go check that out.
Believe it.
The big Kelvin5Star on the place.
Only.
Yeah, seriously.
Only.
It's a long time coming, you feel me?
Trust. It's,
Yeah, man.
It's my first time doing this as well, by the way. You know what I'm
What?
saying?
Yeah.
Never been on like a pod or
Yeah.
nothing.
Nah, nothing. It's my first one. So, you know, it's
only
a
right.
moment.
It's only right. It's only right.
It's a
Still.
moment, you know.
Fair play.
With the slimiest.
Trust
Hey,
me.
we here, man. We here every time.
Still.
What you man saying? What we on today? What we doing? What's
Bro,
this
we
stuff?
here to chat to you, G.
Here to chat
Yeah,
to
trust me.
me. Wow.
We're here to
Trust
chat to
me.
you.
We're passing you the mic, Killy.
Yeah, exactly.
You man must be bored still.
Bro, listen, man. Just got a few questions.
Hoodie thing, what you saying? Is there a look though? Should I take off the hoodie?
Nah,
good.
get it, man.
Good,
Feel
man.
comfortable, man.
Good, man.
Say less.
Yeah, that's.
Alright, what
I'll
we
say
on?
it's
Go.
quick intro on it.
Okay.
It's your boy Iris, top shoe, art dealer, TCF dripper. You already know.
Trash.
Hayland, you already know. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
41 gun salute and them man there. Glee, rice, baby. Yeah, boy. And hip hop ultra. You already know. One and only.
I hear you. It's your boy Mike, aka Mike's for real, aka Man's just here, aka Naked White Headphones, aka Written What Time It's Head 100 of Pakistan's Association, aka Back Outside Boys, aka Timothy Williams, man. We here, man. we here. And yeah, man, we got a special guest today in the building. You already know. What do you wanna go as?
Okay, so I go by the name of Kelvin5Star, aka the stylist, aka the mood board, aka the one man band, aka the gallus, aka the lover boy, aka the handsome devil, aka call me what you want, but you can never call me fake. Yes,
Yeah, so
trust me, like that, just like that. You know what I mean?
the funk master as well.
Yeah, trust me, G-Funk Maestro.
Respect.
Believe it.
Yeah, Soski.
Rago, big Rago, you get me? The Rago is
Respect.
Yeah.
Sir Rag, you get me?
Yeah.
Sounds to be nice.
Yeah. Heavy.
Trust me.
I think from the intro alone, you know what I'm saying? I think personality and all of that comes through your music as well, in terms of like the artistic approach and the way you move in the music and the way you pattern it. But like I do wanna like inspirations, like what kind of like inspirations and stuff like that do you have would you say?
Okay, are we talking artists or are we talking just like just like inspiration? Are we talking about just like people that directly inspired me?
I would say both. I would say go with like artistically, because artistically you take even down to like the artwork. Like you're proper artistic in terms of the way that everything is. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Artistically, I think I take from everything. I take from being from East London. I take from being Ghanaian, being African. I take from also being from like a council estate background, but also not letting that just be what my reality is. Always like looking externally, looking like, okay, cool. What are man in fucking Japan doing? What's man in New York doing? What's man in fucking Australia? Like, what's like their life like? So I take from like the world in itself. I just try to be open. I think my inspiration it could come from anywhere. It could come from anybody. It could come from the most like unlikeliest source. It could be someone that's from fucking Poland, like just inspired. You know what I'm saying? I could just walk on the street and see someone, just have a conversation with them, and they'll say something. I'll just spark something in me. But directly in terms of people that inspire me, I'll just definitely say the Kanye's, Pharrell, A$AP Rocky, Skepta, Andre 3000, Outkast in general. Who else inside? Michael Jackson, that's the OG. Yeah. Trust me, that everything has to, like, Michael Jackson is the pinnacle of like what we're really trying to take it to. But obviously, you know, you can't ever touch that. But it's just about the levels of like performance,
exactly,
artistic levels, music videos, sounds, creativity. Like, he is the fucking apex.
He's the standard. He's the standard. For
apex. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not been one artist that's topped that yet, in my opinion, anyway. So that's always like there. I think Drake too. You know, I think Drake is a big inspiration too.
Respect.
In many aspects, but damn, that sounded hella American right there. There's a lot of American influences.
No, you said Skepta and it made sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Skepta should remix Pass Me the Mic. That would go crazy.
Oof. Some breezy bars.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, I know he'll come with some, like, I don't even know what he'll say on that, but I know it'll be greasy.
Yeah.
Let's make that happen.
Trust me.
That's the OG. Yeah. Let's make that happen. I think if that happens, nobody can trust me. I don't even need a Grammy.
That's crazy.
I don't even need a Grammy. Like, fuck it. Like, I'll take that, and I'll be like, you know, it's over. I've completed it already. You know what I'm saying? No cap.
Yeah, for real. Skepta's that guy still.
Trust me. Trust me. But yeah, that's about it though, inspiration-wise anyway, you know. I mean, it's probably, like I said, I take from so many things sometimes I can't credit everything and everyone. But I also inspire from my people, everyone that's around me. You know? I mean, you know most of the people from Sooty, Fungs, Bricks, Brace, JD, just like everyone around me is like doing some really like sick shit, and the funny thing is that they're so underground and so underrated with it, but like their brains are like tapped in like a, I don't know, in like a sick way, and I just like, I respect it. So I always like it just always shows me that, you know, as good as I think I am, I'm not the complete picture yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got my qualities, I've got my thing that makes me me. But them and have something, I'm like, I don't have that, and I'm like, cool, I need that. So yeah, the people around me definitely inspire me too, which is a good thing to have. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that.
100.
When you say that, what do you mean? Do you mean in terms of who they are as an artist, what they represent, or what do you mean by they have that?
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, just as like human beings, I think we're all individuals. We all have something about us. Like Iris, it's a different person to me. Like we might walk on this same road every day, but he might do something different. Like he might take a different shortcut, or his walk just might be different. His outfit might be different to me. He might be listening to a different song in his headphones. You know what I'm saying? So. You can't like everyone around me is very different. They're not me, which is I think is sick. like you know, I feel if you just have like a can I swear on this, by the way? It's like a
bro, why? Listen, say what you want to say.
like if we have like the same sort of like mindset, it's just like an echo chamber, and we're just all like, yeah, we all like this, we all like trackies, we all like
I feel
leather jackets. So like, it's not, there's no progression. I want to do something and be like, nah, okay, cool. Maybe he's gonna add something to my song, or give me a different perspective of how I could see myself, or where I could take myself, or I could take my art. And and everybody does different things. You know, like Jeroge, the guy, the producer that made Pass the Mic. Listen to that beat, you might think that guy is just on some like, I don't know, some greasy like.
I was gonna ask
like
who produced it?
It's Jeroge.
Okay.
Formerly known as Koi Bricks, but
formerly, I thought that was his name.
Yeah, he switched it up. He switched up on the mandem. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's a new one. It's Jeroge now, but
okay,
say less.
Yeah.
Say
He's
less.
gonna have to come on.
As a new man, you get me?
Fair play.
You got to reload. That's a new man.
Nah, but yeah, like hearing that beat, hearing that him on that sound.
Yeah.
Okay, that chorus is kind of like him-ish, but like he's on a whole different type of sound. But even me hearing that, I'm like, cool, I want to tap into that sound as well. I want to, his subject matter is different. He's talking about something different. The way his wordplay is different. I'm like, damn, cool. Like, I need to like get better at my wordplay to get, you know. So it's like I take from, because I think the small little niches of like our human soul, of DNA, and just like personality and stuff like that. It's like it's what makes us. And I guess sometimes I move very robotic, and I kind of like analyze things about people. Now I like that, and I want to add it to me to like make myself like the most, I don't know, ultimate version of myself. You know what I'm saying? Not a copying thing, but just something like
100. That's the best way.
Yeah, for real.
But in terms of like Pass Me the Mic, talk about that studio session, how that song came about.
Bro,
Cause
natural things, bro. Like there was no like. It's funny because like the new sort of like tape and like Vision that we're on, it's just inspired from that one session. Like, and me and Bricks, me and Jeroge, we got like a bunch of like songs, like just we got like tapes and albums, but like this I don't know. There's something about this sound because we always just want to like. We never want to do the typical, because I got flows for days, I got bars for days, he got beats for days. He can make a trap beat every night if he wants to, like if he feels like it. I could rap on a trap beat, pop a flow, if I could talk that talk. But we just I guess like we just want to add something to the game. And I feel like everybody, like we don't just want to be like, oh, he's just another rapper, cool, he's talking about this, oh, it's the same beat, oh, he sounds like my man, he sounds like okay. Like we want to add something, we want to like change something, we want to like make people see things in a different way, hear a different sound, like go a different direction. So like I think that's where. So but like on that day specifically, I think I just pulled up to the session. He was making like a beat. It was funny because the beat was going a whole different way. But I guess like emotionally or like spiritually, how he was feeling, he was just like, nah, I want to make some punk shit. Like he was like, but I guess like he was just like in that zone where he was like frustrated or like he was like angry or whatever energy he was feeling. But like I was on that same energy as well, because life was doing me dirty. I was like, fuck. Like internally, I was feeling that internally. So it's crazy that he felt that and he let that. I was like, this is what I'm on. But internally, that's what I was feeling. So he's making a beat, and if you've been in a session with him, he would just like, I don't know, he would start with something and it would become a whole different thing. So he started with that beat, he's playing about, and then he just adds like a little like Grammy like dang, and I'm like, oh, okay, where we going? And then the drums come in, and then the beat and everything comes in, and I just like pick up the man, I'm like, yeah, bro, I got something. I was kind of like freestyling. I was like, boss, speed up. It was like me, Pookie, Fungs was in the studio. It was just like, it was so natural. I just kind of like freestyling. I was like, fuck that, and then they were all like joining in, and it was like, yeah, that's the idea. That's it. Yeah. Laid that. We didn't even record that properly. I just picked up the mic on some like. Laid that raw, nothing like we didn't make it pretty. It was nothing pretty, but it was raw. That's how I'm feeling. That's how we're feeling. And we just laid that down, and then that's how that song came about. So I think, I don't know, and that shapes like a whole, like the next few songs or like tapes or whatever you're gonna hear. It's based off that session with Jeroge.
Yeah, I think that instrumentation with somebody with a soulful voice and a song like that would go crazy. Like the drums on there, mad. Yeah, the production's nuts.
No, definitely.
Yeah,
I think that's the way. We're also trying to play with more like live instrumentation, just like give more feeling. Because I feel like there's like, you know, I think, you know what, like, and also I have my down times and my, you know, and stuff like that. But like, I feel like music has become a bit depressing. Because let's be honest, times are depressing right now. Like, you know what I mean? There's the world is not pretty right now. There's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot to celebrate. People are going broke. People are struggling with money. People are. There's just everything is insane right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I understand the energy. People are like depressed. People are feeling anxious on a whole nother level. We have social media that's like giving us a whole different level of like problems that we didn't even know we had.
Exactly.
Like back then, you had a certain level of problem, but now you have those problems. Now you have an online problem. You have like like my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok.
It's different.
My WhatsApp, where you got like so many different. So it's like it's not as pretty. So I guess it naturally, you know, art imitates life. So the music has been it's been on the darker scale of life right now. But so we're just trying to like, I don't know, like for me personally, I want to like brighten it up a bit. You know, I want to brighten it up. I want to give that sort of like main character energy to everybody. So it's like, even if like, you know, you're on a downward spiral, you're not, you know, feeling yourself as much, like you play my songs and like it takes you out of that. I've got songs like that also like reflect on like that realness of like, yo, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm broke, I'm going through, I'm doing that. But like, for the most part, my energy, I want to take you out of that. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I thought your music definitely does that still.
That's the thing. That's the energy.
Yeah, like it's a I don't know. It's like a feel good. It's a feel good like vibe and groove team. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
That's the funk and do you know what I'm saying?
And it's very much on purpose, you know.
Yeah. I felt like I was being transported to like the 90s in a good way, just in terms of like the energy on the track, and like even when you watch the video, for example, it's like very raw. You get me? Like almost like you're watching like a Busta Rhymes video.
Yeah. That's crazy. They said Busta Rhymes, because that's that. I forgot to say Busta Rhymes up there. Missy Elliott as well. Let's not. That's crazy. You said that.
But that's like the type of energy.
You know. That's what I'm saying. It's like that character that like. Get me that that
it's
grit.
Very like gritty, raw, but at the same time, you just want to rock out. You get me?
Yeah, facts.
So
facts.
I fuck with this though.
The visuals as well. What like how is that like working with the director and the producer? Who is it?
Oh yeah, big up Reese, Grade A Productions. It was very seamless. It was seamless. You know, I just kind of gave them like a rough sort of like mood board, and they just kind of understood kind of what I was trying, where I was trying to go, what I was trying to do with it, and then we just, you know, from that we just kind of build a simple idea, but also something that's like striking enough that like if we drop it, people are gonna like feel it, they're gonna understand it, they're gonna take it in. I just wanted to come on like I picked this as the first single for a reason, because it's disturbing. It's like it's not pretty. It's not like that. I've got a prettier version of this kind of sound, this kind of lane, but this one is meant to be disturbing. It's meant to land, and you're like, my man's like landing. So it might not be like the most hitty, but that's the point. So even the video, I was like, cool. We have to just have match that energy, and it has to feel like I've landed. It's like a reintroduction sort of thing, and they kind of understood that, and they just made it happen, and that's the first time I worked with like actual a big production sort of like
Mad.
So shout out Grade A, you know, Reese, the whole team, everyone involved, you know. They're insane, and there's gonna be more coming from me and them. So look out for that. Look out for that, definitely.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah, big up.
That's cold. So.
Yeah. I like the visuals a lot, man.
The visuals are actually crazy.
They're insane.
Like the one shot where you have like the mirror, and then you're like in the mirror like that shit. Yeah.
You know, that's the scene. That scene is actually the hit. I can't lie. That scene is like the hit of the video. I can't lie, because that scene It's the hit. Oof. Sorry about that, mate.
Sorry. It's all good.
Apologies.
But yeah, nah, man. What did you said? Ballon d'Or when I dress, even God would be impressed.
Trust me. Trust me.
Real life.
No blasphemy though. You know what I mean? I'm not a.
I hear that.
I'm not a blasphemy thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear that. So.
but I feel like he would. He would be happy. He'd be like, oh, wow, that's my man. I created him. Look, he's
I
swagging
feel you.
get
What
me?
does fashion play a lot into you as an artist, or is it just something separate that you enjoy, like in its own capacity?
Yeah.
Or do you try and mix it up with everything?
Nah, I think for me it goes hand in hand because I mean I think hip hop has always been about fashion.
Yes.
It's just now like people are a bit more like you hear the actual name like the word fashion.
Yeah.
More, but like fashion's always been there. Like bro, like back in the days, rappers were always on that. So like, oh, I'm this, I'm wearing that, I'm rocking Versace and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always about fashion. It was about how you look. How you present yourself, swagger, that confidence, that personality is always been there in the game. Is like I said now, I guess like because for better or for worse, because it's like less so much focused on like lyrics.
Yes.
And now it's more like aesthetics based. The fashion is like more forefront, so people are like, oh, bro, like he's a fashion rapper. He does it.
That's very
Nah,
true.
bro, fashion's always been there. Nas was on fashion. Tupac was on fashion. Jay-Z was on fashion. They mentioned hella brands.
Yeah.
They talk about obvious, you know, that it's always been there.
Yeah.
So I think for me, like it's always like if you look at everybody that I've looked up to, most of them were fly, and I just wanted to be like that, you know. Most of us wanted to be like that, you know.
Yes.
So for me, it goes hand in hand. It's like another way to express who I am. And as you can see, I'm wearing a fucking pink ass hoodie. Like I'm flamboyant.
Shorts.
Yeah. With the leather shorts. Trust me. Let them know the details. You know, we could do a fit check right now. Yeah. You know, trust me. But it's just another way to just show who I am. I'm flamboyant. I'm loud. I'm reserved, but I'm also wild. It's just another way to like show off all aspects of my personality because I think I'm a very multifaceted sort of person. I'm not like one thing. I'm not like, oh man's on this, he's on that, he's on that. I'm very like, one day I you never know, I might just rock up in a suit and tie. You're thinking, what's my man on? And then next day I'm in a trackie, or next day I'm in like a fucking all denim outfit. I don't know. Like
I saw you in the suit and tie the other day.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes, my boy. You know what I'm saying? The swag is
very mad.
It's boundless. Max is looking confused.
It is because I'm not a fashion brother like that, but I can see how that shit is dope.
It's just a way to express yourself, but like also, I think fashion is like you're wearing clothes, so you're part of fashion, anyways. Unless you're like a Flintstones thing, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like you're wearing clothes, you're part of fashion. This is how you're expressing who you are. Like you like North Face, you like Nike. That's your fact. Like that's a part of who you are.
I guess so.
I mean, it is.
I think black is more his fashion.
Yeah, black, bro. Listen, I'm a simple brother. Do you get me? Like,
oh, you like black? See, that's style. That's style. Like that's right there. It's style. Like obviously, like I feel like when people talk about style, they always feel like it's like this. Like you have to be wearing like no style is just like who are you? Like who are you? Like oh, I'm into wrestling. I'm into rugby. I'm into football. I'm into Vogue. I mean, I'm saying like who are you?
Yeah,
that's true.
So whether your style is a style, whether like it's up to people's taste, it's a personal thing, and like I might see something like, cool, like I can't lie, what my man's wearing is mad thing, but that's just. But for me, it's like if I could see that you wake up every day and this is you. Like, you look in the mirror like, no, this is what I want to wear. It's not because I saw it on the internet. It's like I want to wear. I always love that, so it's never. But yeah, long story short, it's just hand in hand. You know, it's just hand in hand. It goes hand in hand for real.
Respect.
You know.
Okay. So, alright, cool. Even taking that back with fashion, and what were like the things you enjoyed growing up that you could say like helped bring you to this point now? So like, what were you listening to when you grew up? What were you taking in? What are some of the experiences that you think are like pivotal to making you who you are today?
And adding to that, did your mum used to dress you up, drip you from young? Or
Oh
was it-
yeah, definitely. My mom was a whole fashion designer when she was in Ghana. She had her own shop, had designers underneath her
It's in the
wing.
blood, yeah.
Yeah, they all used to like dress me. I used to like model for her shows and shit. Like it make like when she tells me the story, I was like, alright, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Man's been a rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But also, it's like, you know, when people say everything happens for a reason, or like it's like that
Natural progression.
butterfly effect almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like that happened, and now I've modeled for brands as well. Or I'm doing modeling now. I'm into clothes. I'm into fashion. Maybe not directly as design, and maybe sometime in the future. But the fact that like she was a big time designer back in Ghana, had her own shop, had people working for her, doing shows all around. They're like testing clothes out on me, like doing photo shoots with me, just like almost treat me like a fucking little like a mannequin or like a doll or something. Like I'm just a little kid, and just like putting clothes on. How does it look? And then it just makes sense. So like I guess you can say it's part of it is part of the journey, is part of the blood. But you saw my influences, right? People,
music.
like I said, Michael Jackson definitely. Like I'm
No, what you listen to specifically?
right now.
No, when I was growing up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there was a lot of reggae back in the day. If I'm trying to think, because I was born in Ghana, so I think like reggae was big. That's why I say Michael Jackson was like that crossover thing that like you just couldn't deny. Like even he's there, like we know his name, but reggae was like a big thing like early on. Gospel, but obviously that doesn't translate to my music as much now. But maybe
I hate on the gospel thing.
like maybe sometime. But gospel, reggae. I'm trying to think of sounds that I remember. High Life, of course.
Come on, man.
What about like? Wait, how long did you live in Ghana?
Like until I was 9.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I know. I mean, what like Daddy Lumba, a whole
Come
bunch
on.
like.
Daddy
Yeah.
Lumba. Euphoria, I'm Ponsa.
Come on, this.
What tribe are you then?
I'm gone.
Ghana. Okay.
Oh,
Trust me. Yes, sir.
Fair play.
I've never heard of that one.
I'm
Still.
one of them, man. Trust me. You ain't heard that? Gone. GA. That's it.
Yeah.
Let me go.
What language is it? What's the language?
They
It's
speak
Gone.
different. They speak.
It's called Ga, yeah.
It's just called Gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
GA. Get me.
Wait, do you not speak Tree though?
I understand Tree.
Okay. Fair play.
I understand Tree. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit of a sellout though. Like, you know what I mean? I've been on a UK thing, but I'm trying to reconnect again, guys. I feel like I need to go back,
Same.
soak up everything. Just like, man, I need like 6 months in Ghana. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I needed a solid 6 months because I feel like, you know what I mean, I've become a bit too westernized, you know what I mean? I need to,
Same.
the western energy is infiltrating my blood.
It's a lot.
Infiltrated.
I feel that stuff.
I'm here talking about Brexit and that, like,
Bro,
like my country ain't got bigger problems.
trust. Gotta go back, man. And just recharge,
true.
man. But yeah, nah.
No cap easy. But yeah, I don't know. Everything inspires me, man. But like I said, if you want to know like early something, Michael Jackson is like Michael Jackson. I would say Akon.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. I feel like funny enough that there was a time in like secondary school and shit when I used to get compared to Marion because I'm like dark skin. I got a big head.
That's insane.
I'm like I don't know, and I guess like the facial structure kind of like it's, you know, it's, like, I used to get that comparison a lot, and I used to hate it, but now I look at him like, yo, Akon is a man.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
What, like, some singles, bro. Nobody, bro, not too many men can play with Akon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the verses,
Nah, he's got serious. That's serious.
Yeah, he's got hits.
yeah, he's insane with it.
He's got hits still.
He's insane with it still.
Yeah.
What inspires you, man? That's the real one. You might ask me this
inspires
question. What inspires
me?
you, man?
What growing up and that?
Yeah, would you like?
Spice Girls.
Bro.
Being dead serious.
hear that. That crazy Spice thing. I hear that.
That's how he's got Miss Obvious and that now.
Stop it, man. A lot of gospel music was played. Yeah, if it wasn't gospel, it would be like Spice Girls, fucking Hanson.
Who?
Hanson. But that
I feel like I know that song.
You must have heard it.
That's
It
like
was
someone
one of the
heard in
biggest
McDonald's
songs in
and
the
that.
90s, bro.
One of them, yeah, you know them
What, the
them ones
toys and
that-
that?
No, like in the shops, the ones you hear in the shops and that, you know, and they play music.
It was a huge song in the
One of
90s.
them babies.
No?
But that it was like 3 kids playing the song in it.
You must have spin that one for the people
Yeah,
one time. I don't know.
yeah, that fucking like
ABBA.
yeah, bro. If my parents weren't playing gospel,
you're
they
left
were
with
playing
that.
like the maddest of pop tunes.
Nah, I
for
respect that,
whatever
though. That's
reason.
hard. That's hard.
Yeah, and then yeah, as I grew older and then started to find out shit for myself, like crime, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent.
I forgot about Lil Wayne. Yo, yeah.
Yeah, like
Lil Wayne's on my list as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Iris, what about you?
Well, growing up, man, was it was gospel more time, but in school when I was connecting and getting the infrared tunes, it was like the Bashies, the Scorchers, the Kanos, you know what I mean, the Gets, D Double, Grime really, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that, like the instrumentations and all that shit, yeah, like nutty violins, you know what I mean, old school things. But yeah, and then growing up, I went all more into like hip hop, Big Sean, J. Cole, Drake. Yeah, man, like I did used to listen to a lot of Drake. I think his Until Nothing was the same when it was just like
man, disrespect.
Insane.
Disrespect.
nah. Yeah, he's still cold, obviously. Still one of the goats.
After nothing was the same, you're not feeling nothing after that.
I wouldn't say I'm not feeling anything, but it just wasn't. He wasn't like. I would say up to that point, he could have been my favorite artist, innit? But after that point, people like Future and Thugger and them, man.
That's
Do you know what I'm
insane.
saying?
I hear that though.
Cole.
I hear that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Goodness gracious, man.
Like, yeah, no.
Because I think after that he kind of didn't let up. Still, I feel like if you're reading this is too late.
Yes.
Bag of singles.
For real.
Yeah, actually, no. Okay, maybe after if you're reading this too late, that was the last one. The last one that I was like, okay, yeah. But I think by then Cole was already dropped. So I was already a bigger Cole stan then.
Oh, okay.
So
you're on the conscious thing.
yeah, man, I like bars.
I
You
hear
get
that.
me?
Fair.
Hip hop ultra, you get me?
I hear that.
I love bars. So yeah, man.
Yeah, no, Cole. His latest tape, was it The Fall Off?
Yeah.
Insane.
Spinning guys for real.
That boy ain't worried about me, you alright.
Nah, he was hungry on that one. I can't lie. He was ready to eat meals on that one. Like he was in a school. You know what I mean? The free school meal thing. That's a free school meal bars right there. From you get me?
I wanted to play one of your songs,
Yeah, let's
Finesse,
run it. Oof.
just quickly because I want to ask. Crazy energy.
Only. Step in the building, I look like finesse. Man can't do it like them, man. There no stylist. Look at the flex. GOD got me, I'm blessed. No stress, no vex. Just tryna get checks. Get bands, I split with set. Them man do raps, them Mitchell and Ness. Step in the building, I look like finesse. Man can't do it like them, man. There no stylist. Look at the flex. GOD got me, I'm blessed. No stress, no vex. Just tryna get checks. Get bands, I split with set. Them man do raps, them Mitchell and Ness. What's good? Still tryna get out the hood. Still on site with the crooks. No enough man look tough for the budge. Mom said focus on books. My broski's out here focused on drugs. I'm tryna do runway fashion week. Milan is doing up looks. 10 girls and just give it back.
Yes, sir.
Go check that out, right?
Trust me. Rego EP, you get me?
Yeah. But
Believe it.
I want to ask you about the hooks that you, because your hooks are like, I don't know how you do it, but they're like mad catchy and punchy, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, how is it? I know based on how you've been talking, even with Parky the Mic, is it always a feeling thing, or how do the hooks come to you? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I think definitely mostly a feeling thing, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to also just like get better at writing hooks, just like writing like melodies and like I'm progressing, but like right now like it's mostly a feeling thing. I'm trying to get like because there's a level of like feeling and also being like a Quincy Jones where you could like get that feeling but be like, okay, cool, but we need to like make it sound like this. There's like a technical
science,
side of music that like, especially when it comes to certain hits, there's some of them that are like programmed, like they make it. It's like manufactured, and I'm trying to not manufacture it, but I want to get to that technical level. But yeah, most of it right now is just feeling. It's just like, okay, cool, where's this beat taking me? Is it like, am I sad? Am I happy? Am I? Do I want to dance to it? Do I want to cry? Do I want to bring out my feelings? Do I want to talk about my traumas? Do I want to like? It's just where like I just let the beat kind of guide me. And I just float and I flow with it, you know.
So do you more? So what do you write first more time, the hook or the verse, or does it? It doesn't. There's no structure to it more.
I think once I get the hook, everything else is done. Like the song is finito. Like I don't have to worry. But it most times it varies. But I do try to get the hook though.
Yeah.
But actually no. I think getting like the first sort of like the first two hard lines. Like if I get like those two first
like
hard lines, like, they ain't ready for. I got smoke for you and you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like from that, I just like that just starts off everything.
Yeah.
And then once I've got like a cool like eight bars, I'm like, cool. Then my brain already switched. I'm like, cool. What's the hook for this? I'm always trying to make a song. I'm never like. I believe in like that. I'm still on like that whole making song. Like I want to make it a song. I don't want to just like freestyle. I mean, I can sometimes. I've got like freestyles. I've got songs that I've not really started. Just like freestyle. They're hard. Yeah. But I just like making songs.
Yeah.
So like I automatically cool. I've got like the vibe of the verse, and I might do like an 8 and then freestyle the rest of them. And be like, cool, but what's the hook? My brain already thinking about the hook. What's the verse? What's like? How else can I take it? But like.
And do you freestyle write in your phone or write pen and paper? Like, what's the writing process? Sometimes it depends on the song. Like it depends on the direction, the flow, the energy of the song. Some songs I'm like, yo, okay, I need to like sit back and actually like pen this. Yeah.
Because I want to say something directly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, have you like freestyled and then listened back and say, okay, let me just add these or take this out and then be like,
definitely. I mean, that's how most times if I'm recording with like most of producers, because I like to work with like not just beat makers, like but producers. Or I'm working with, so like the beat is there, we go in there, and I'm like, sometimes I almost don't want to hear the beat. I just want to like put on the headphones. I want to be surprised, like, and I play and I react to the beat like straight away in that moment. Because I just let off whatever I'm feeling. And I try like multiple flows, and then from there we're like a cool like. You've let us, you've let us like, you know, I've put whatever I'm feeling out onto that beat. Now it's like cool. Now we need to make a song from what what I've projected on that beat, and then we'll say like, cool, this flow is cool. This is an interesting flow. Okay, cool. Maybe let's keep this for like 4 bars or 8 bars. And then, okay, here we might have to try another freestyle, like just switch it up here. Or this, is this a hook? Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, cool. We need a pre-hook. You know what I'm saying? And then we build from that. But for the most, I start with like a freestyle because I like to like get that natural feeling of how I'm actually feeling. Like, what's this beat driving from me? Like, what's it bringing out of me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's cool.
You know,
I like that. I also wanted to talk about the first time I heard you on a song. It was Shabba.
Oh.
Yes. I think that song is insanely cool.
Yeah, that's that.
Insanely cool still. Like, I just want to know what went into that, because, that tune is cold.
Yeah, no, Shabba is actually one of them ones though. Shabba actually gets a lot of love. It's funny because there's definitely times where I feel like like I should have probably given them like 3 or 4 more shabbas before I moved on to like new sounds. But sometimes like I you know, my brain works in that way that I can't even like stick to like I can't repeat like certain things like if I like that's
So
what
what went into that process? Like what was that like?
He
it was
produced
actually,
it. And
it was a time when it was like uni times or just after uni times. I just come out of uni, but I was in Luton. Shout out Luton one time.
Crazy. I forgot about that, yeah.
I went to UOB obviously, so we're staying up in Luton. I just kind of finished uni. I was like, yo, I'm not trying to go back home. Like, I don't know. I just want to like stay and work on this thing. So I was living here, struggling it out, trying to make something happen. But there was just like a lot of like energies happening during that time. There was like a lot of like other like, you know, artists that we was like surrounded by and we was working with, and there was like conflicts and like, you know, there was like a lot of like energies in it, and I feel like my character, like a few of like, you know, what was being questioned in like certain scenarios. I'm not trying to go too deep into it, but it was triggered by like an emotion. It was triggered by like me feeling like I was like, nah, fuck, wait, what? What are you, like it was that kind of emotion. So instead of like going to man and be like, bro, are you mad? Like
that's what you should.
It's like certain things like because for the most part like I'm pretty like low key with it. I'm not trying to get into like all of that passion. I'm not really onto it, bro. I just, you know, I'm a simple man, you know. I like women, I like music, I like art. I just you know, I like my friends. I just do my thing and I stay out of the way of like most of that. But like those like I just felt like I was like, wait, are these man what? Like sick. Like and like that was their energy. Now I just went on there and I was like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna I let that out in the most like braggadocious. I was like, Shabba Branks on my chains on, yeah, step 10. It was almost like that 2-pack, like fuck you, like bitch kind of energy, but obviously a bit more not as that violent, but like that's kind of the energy. It came from a place of like, I was pissed. I was pissed at like
the situation.
A situation of certain people that and I didn't like. And you know, I just lay it out on that track, but I lay it out and let them like, bro, you might ain't fucking, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It was a very like, you might ain't fucking with this, bro. You mad?
Yeah, that's
you know
cool.
who I am? Do you know who my people are? And that's why it sounds like that. And I was like, I don't know how to recreate how I felt in that moment, but because when I dropped that, but I realized it's because like, the UK, there's a certain sort of tempo, or like beat type, or like flow type that like just does really well in the UK. And Shabba fits in that world. Do you know what I'm saying? That like
really? Okay.
that beat. I think like I was thinking about. I feel like beats like that do very well in the UK.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like beats like that. Like I can hear Nux on that beat.
Yeah.
Like that kind of Nux. That kind of like I don't know who else, but that is in that world. But there's a beat type. Yeah. That the UK gravitates to very well. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I'm not too technical with it, but. Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not trying to. I don't know. Like, so I like to switch it up. Like, I get bored, but you know, as an artist, you know, sometimes you should probably give. If people like a certain thing, you should probably give them like
not
2-3 of that. You know what I mean? Be like, okay, look, hold them up and be like, all right, and then you switch it up on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but it just. Long story short, it came from a place of anger.
Bro,
it came from like disrespect. It came from like, okay, cool. Now I'm feeling disrespectful. Now what? Like who's on what? Like who thinks they're flyer than me? I'll fuck your bitch. Like I'll take your thing. I'm the man. I'm the guy. Yeah.
You make good music out of like certain emotions. Like that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Some it could be like anger, like you said. It could be like, I don't know, being upset or whatever, you get me? But yeah, in those type of situations, that's where like you're at your most creative, you could say.
Definitely.
But yeah, big up Shabba still.
Yeah.
Shabba's a rhythm.
No, Shabba. He's at the door, what's going on?
I actually don't know. But yeah, big up there, big up Luton. Hackney.
But is that where you met most of the mandem as well?
That's actually where I met most of the mandem. I can't remember. That's where a lot of like connections actually happen.
Like Bricky.
I met Bricky and Luton. I met him like at my friend Angela, so like a uni accommodation, just in the corner, like one other youth called Dami. They were just moving mad mysterious in the corner. I came in obviously because I knew like Angela's friend. I came in, I was like, yo, you man saying you good, yeah? I can't. What? Yeah, what you guys do? Did they make me like, you guys make music? Alright, cool. He's a producer, and then from there we just kind of spoke, and he played. I remember the first time I heard the beat, I was like, damn, this guy's on what I'm on, because he played like it didn't sound typical. It was like even if it was a trap beat, it sounded like some shit like Kanye West will go on, and I was like, yeah, this guy's. You know, I was a big Kanye stan, so I was like, yeah, this guy's on what I'm on. It was just the sound he was playing with, like sounds that I liked. But Sudi, I knew Sudi from Sudi was like local to me, and I guess he heard about what I was doing, because it was time I dropped a song called Winter Coat, and it was, you know, it was kind of doing this thing. It was during like the whole SoundCloud era kind of. He just saw me. He's like, yo, bro, are you Kelvin? I was like, yeah. And then we just linked from there. He's actually the first photo shoot I actually done ever for a brand or for anything.
Say so.
Yeah, no caps.
That's crazy.
Yeah, big up City. TCF, you get me?
Gang business.
Chosen.
All day.
Yeah,
like
that's that nigga, man.
But yeah, you mentioned you met Bricks there, now known as Joroge, sorry.
Joroge.
How have you guys like built up your chemistry over the years? Like, because it seems like you guys work very well together.
Yeah, even on your last tape that you dropped last time.
Yeah,
that was actually exclusively produced by Joroge.
Yeah.
I think it's just natural, because I think he's also my friend. Yeah, he's actually my friend. Like, even if we don't make music in the next 2-3 5, that's actually my boy. Like, I could actually just chat to him about life, and we get along. So and we believe, obviously we're on 2 different scales. I think I'm a bit more like most of my sounds a bit more like laid back, but like we just get each other, and like the main ethos of like what we're trying to do with our music and culture and art and everything, it kind of aligns. Like the main, which is like to push things forward. We just want to push things forward. We want to try new things. We want to we're not afraid to like dive into different worlds, whether that be punk, whether that be indie, dance, garage, old school hip hop, Y2K. Okay, what's the future gonna sound like? What are people not doing right now? We always think on that sort, and there's like a freedom. There's no judgment. You know, there's no like. There's certain studios you might go and they try different floor, and people are laughing, and that discourages you. Or like, you know, you say, I want to try this new sound. Like, yeah, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one still. Like, yeah. And then from that, and then you don't try to do what you actually want to do, and then you box yourself in. Like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this sound because that's what the man want to hear. And like, it's never that. It's always like he's always trying to like push me further out of my box, or like make me say more, or dig deeper, or like write better, or like write harder lines. And I'm always like cool, and I'm always fluid, and like I also I'm like cool, let's do it. Let's take it as far as we can go, because if we're gonna do this, we might as well, you know. So yeah, it just comes from it's natural. We're just friends. We're just friends at the end of the day. You can't really buy that one, that chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
Yeah,
that's cold.
Yeah, not a lot of people can.
That's cold still.
Yeah, have access to that.
He's one talented motherfucker.
Trust me, he's insane. You man over. Yeah, it's so good, but the world will know soon though, when he's ready. When he's ready. But yeah, he's actually insane. He's insane. Hey, how am I looking on this camera though?
Let's get into life of an outlaw.
Yes, sir.
So when did that last year? When again last year?
That's a good question. I don't even know myself.
Wasn't it July?
Yeah, I feel like it was a summertime.
Let me check myself. It was, it was actually a summertime. I remember
15th of July. Yeah.
Oh shit! I was supposed to my birthday. It's hard. Yeah, that one was. I guess I was just trying to. It's kind of it was based off like my friend / designer Embarco. But we were just kind of having a conversation one day. We was walking through like Brick Lane, because he's making like a one-of-one sort of denim sort of thing for me. And like he's like, yeah, bro, I feel like the way you move, you're like an outlaw. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, hey, it's the way you move. Like you don't like listen to, like you just do your own thing. You're just on your own thing. You don't care. You don't, you know, like. And I was like, damn, that sounds kind of hard.
Yeah.
And like, so we just built from there. We built like a whole, even from like the denim, like we built like a whole cowboy sort of aesthetic, you know. Like yeah, we built from that, and then that character like it's meant to be like a more like exaggerated version of like who I actually am. So it's like cool, like you're very flamboyant, you're very left, you don't play by the rules of everybody else. Cool, like let's put that into like a character. Let's make that a character. Let's create a world, like almost like an anime sort of thing. So like so that's what we call it, the lifestyle of the outlaws. It's meant to be like, if it was like a film, you know, it'd be like a whole like, you know, so it was one of those. And the sound wise was me and Brick of Vase. I was just trying to tell the story of like life in like East London and how that was like what I saw, what I went, you know, yeah, like I was trying to give a little insight into that world, like a bit more conscious, but also like giving it that grit and still that like, you know, vibe. Which is something I want to tap into a lot more, but I think right now I want to tap into like more like who I am, outside of like whether I came from the blocks or I came from the States or I came from Ghana. That's like who am I in my soul, you know. But yeah, but with that one, it was specifically meant to be about East London and like that experience, and like it's meant to feel like that. Even the way it starts with like the whole police siren is like. It was meant to create a world and also just exaggerate a bit, make it a bit more like, very anime. Like even from the cover, the way it's looking like it's like on some Batman sort of like kind of thing where it's like I'm standing here, like with the way the perspective and the way it's shot, you know, it's like, and like the world is always like very dark and like dystopian, you know, and it's like red, and I'm just there like on some superhero stance, like, you know what I'm saying? It's very yeah. It was meant to be very comic booky, but it's based off like real life things, you know what I'm saying? And I've been through, you know, like
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. So yeah, so I like the way the way you think it's clear that everything has like a like I don't know, not even just an artistic, but like a conscious approach to the way to the way you're directing. It's not just, yes, it's feelings, but like there's an actual direct approach. That's the way you want to be perceived, and do you know what I mean? And the way, the energy you want to put out there, and that. So
definitely 200%.
yeah. So no, it's cold. It's very cold still. It's cold. Yeah. No.
I like drunk sex a lot.
It's funny because I like drunk sex a lot as well. Like literally and the song. Yeah, that song's based on very true stories, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've had a lot of, you know, of those scenarios. Yeah. I feel like drunk sex is low-key underrated, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure you meant, because I feel like...
I prefer high sex though.
I've not had high sex though, you know
really?
what I'm saying? Because I'm not like, I stopped smoking like a time, but even when I was smoking, I feel like the way weed was, it was such like a mental thing for me that like I'll be too much in my head. Where I wouldn't even be able to like raise up a thing. I feel like I'll be like, oh, she look. I don't know. It was, but I feel like I need to try that though. Yeah, I'm a big boy now. I need to try that. You know what I mean?
No, high sex.
Yeah, high sex is sensational still.
Bro, imagine you're topped off and it's like,
bro, ski. Wait, I can't even say too much. Listen.
Yeah, that must be insane. Like you're baked off your head. Bro, you're at Mars and you're getting that top 10 just.
Yikes.
Yeah, you know what?
It's crazy.
Shout out the Necrosaurus.
I might have to make that happen. I'm getting old. You never know. I can't leave this planet Earth without having some high sex. Nah, no cap. It's great. That's gonna be the part 2. It's like drunk sex and high sex.
I hate it. Yeah, that would be valid stuff.
Yeah. But why do you like drunk sex? What do you like about it?
I like it's very atmospheric, and you're very much going into detail about the experiences you're having with women and whatnot. Just you're very smooth with it. Do you get me? Yeah. And the production as well. Like big up Droge again.
Droge, insane.
Bro, yeah, I feel like you guys come together to make a very a very like great song in which like a lot of people would relate to a lot of things that you're saying in there. But yeah, that's just
Nah, yeah, that song is insane. I actually really like that. I might spend on my way back home, start coming back.
yeah, nah.
I've not heard that in a while. That's hard.
I fuck with that still.
cool.
I fuck with that.
That's hard.
It's cool still.
Slime talk, we're here.
Hey, word.
Let's get it.
What else have I got to ask? Yeah, how was being raised in Hackney?
How was being raised in Hackney?
Yeah, compared to like coming from Ghana, and then coming to Hackney.
Did you school in Hackney as well? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I came on, I was like 9. But obviously in Ghana, I kind of went to like because my mom moved here before. I'm not, this is a whole. Okay, yeah, my mom moved here before I even moved there. So she moved here, and then she settled herself, and then brought me here when I was 9. So, but when I was in Ghana, I'm already at like a pretty like alright school, So they spoke English, blah 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 blah. So it wasn't so foreign to me, but it's still very foreign. You know what I'm saying? Coming, bro, like the weather's foreign to me. I'm seeing a McDonald's. I'm like, what is? I remember the first time I had like a chicken nugget. Like I seen like a Happy Meal. I remember the first time
crazy.
like I'll never forget. It's like the fucking Crazy Frog era.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's how that's when I came into like. So imagine the first time I'm coming in now. Cool, I'm in a whole new world. They're taking me now. I'm in the McDonald's and like I'm getting a Happy Meal. My meal's coming with a toy. I'm confused. I'm looking at chick, bro. I'm used to watching. I'm used to jollof, fufu, kenke.
Word.
Nah, man, put a chicken nugget in front of me. Like I don't.
Word.
What's this supposed to be?
I'm thinking, what is this? Putting fries in that, like the burger. I'm thinking, what is this? It's a new world, bro. I remember that. Even winter time. I think I landed around like winter time. Bro, I think they're trying to get me to the whole school, so they're walking me to school. The snow was coming. I'm like, cool, this is like a new thing. Like, cool, there's a white things coming from the sky and that. But I'm freezing off. I'm like, what's this? Like, what's going on? I remember the first time I felt like the cold.
It's different.
I was like, what?
It's different.
Bro, I was like, what is this? Bro, I'm walking in the snow. I'm thinking, nah, this is not right. I feel like it felt like I'm in a film. Like
I can imagine you're going from like where it's like
bro, blazing
every day.
Blazing. If you wear black, you're bro, you're feeling that.
And then you're coming to here where you have to wear that,
bro. Nah,
that's
it was insane. But nah, man, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? But what was the question? I feel
like growing up in Hackney. How was that?
I think it was very interesting because obviously, like I've like grown up in there. Like I kind of naturally become engulfed in like wherever you are. But like I think mentally, I was always in other places. Like I always traveled to other places. So it was like two things: like being here and being surrounded in like this culture and like, everything that's going on here. The people, the slang, the movement, like, and especially I grew up in Hackney time when it was like heavy sort of like gang culture. It's still like here, there, and but like I'm talking about back then when you said Hackney, people were like, "What? You live in Hackney?" Like it was a no-go zone. People didn't want to go there. It was not a place to be. People were scared of it. It had a bad name. It was one of those places you say, "I'm from Hackney." People are not going there, bro. They don't. I grew up in that time, heavy gang violence, heavy. Every other day, oh man, this happened. It was like that. It was like, oh, like even if you're from this area, if you walk, if you got caught in a wrong block, maybe you're never involved. You got caught in a wrong place, a wrong time. It's over you. So whether you're good, bro. Do you know how many scenarios it was like wrong place at the wrong time that was happening back then? It's actually insane. But I was growing up in that area. Like I said, in my brain, I'm always out. I think my mom done a good job just always keeping me very like, she's like, yo, like, I want you to be more, But even me, naturally, like, I gravitate to like more things. Like my brain was always like outside of it. So it was like two worlds, like a tale of two cities. I knew about like, okay, cool. This is like, there's more than this area, this place. But I'm also here and I'm engulfed in it, and I'm like, oh, I know about who's got beef with who, or who's got problems with where I can't go. Oh man, I just know about all of that, so I'm engulfed in that too, and I'm seeing shit. Even in my area, like I'm seeing a smoke live all. Like I'm here, I'm playing football here. I'm seeing someone getting slapped. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like real. Like it's like real. So I've seen the grease, and then now I think this part of my life, it's a bit more like settled and there's a bit more cool. Like now, like I can look back on that and like laugh and be like, raw, because Hackney's definitely not the same as it was before. There's still shit happening here and there. Like it's never gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's not murder mile.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I've come, so I was like in the middle, like, and then I feel like, you know, I grew up into the point where it was transitioning, but I seen a smoke.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting. It was very interesting. You know, it was very interesting. Like, you know, especially me being me, but like especially I think I was lucky in my area. I wasn't persecuted like too much. Like I was always like, you see this person you see, I was always that. I was always left, and I feel like, you know, like
that helped you.
Yeah, it helped me disassociate from everything else, and also I feel like man always like they saw me, they're like, oh look, man's just on his own thing. Never bothered me. They just let me do my own thing, and it was never like I never had to like fight for like, you know what I'm saying, like. And if and whenever that did come, I'd be like, yo, what you met? Like I could still hold my own, but like it wasn't as heavy, you know, because I know certain men in certain areas, bro, you couldn't wear the sort of shit I was wearing. They'll be like, what? Your dad. You couldn't be, you know, yourself and that way. So I got respect.
Was you always like flamboyant in that, like?
Oh yeah, nah,
like
definitely.
From secondary school days, like
Definitely.
always
I think
standing out. And
I think secondary school there was still a level of like trying to fit in, you know, because you're trying to get the things, you're trying to be cool, there's a level of still fitting in. And then I think probably when I reached like 16, 17 onwards is probably when I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm shaping into who I want to be, not who like
everybody expects me to be on what's called. But
there's a level of fitting in. Like, cool, this is how everybody dresses. Everybody's wearing leather gloves. Cool. Everybody got the JD bag. Cool, I need the JD. Everybody got Just Do It. I need to Just Do It. Everybody's wearing kickers. Everybody's got Air Forces. Cool, this one. Then there's a level of like we all followed each other. What's the new trend? We're all rolling our trackies up like that. Calm, I'm doing that. That's the wave. And I'm trying to be cool. We all got a pouch. Cool. I'm getting a pouch. I need a Nike pouch as well. Fuck that. I need a Nike leather gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we're
the
on.
ticker pouches and that.
Whatever. Like it was like cool. This is what we're ordered. So and then from that maybe like year 10, year 11 is when I'm delivering, but also that comes from like being introduced to people like ASAP Rocky or like Tyler Craig, because it just showed me like a different. I was like, wow, it's like this is. It's a black youth, but this, you know what I mean? This is like, this man looks like me, he's like, but he's on like some whole like other thing, he's dressed in a whole different way, and he's like, and this feels more like me. I'm not on the grease, I'm not out here trying to shank man up, I'm not out here on a gang thing, I'm not on road, I'm not about that. You know, it could get smoky. I mean, I could hold my own, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's
not your
that's not my thing. Right. But I'm seeing man that are like, cool, I'm an artist. My man's he's a bit left, he's creative, but cool, he's like, like, you know what I'm saying? So like those guys spoke to more than the more artistic side, because I studied art, like I loved art, and they spoke to the artistic side of myself, and then I guess that pulled me into like a whole different world. And then
you actually studied art, yeah?
Oh yeah. I'm a whole graduate, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but
oh, so damn.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, I'm through.
So that's cold. What? So you did that at uni, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Oh, cool.
Art and design, trust me.
Cool. Oh, that makes so much sense now. The artwork and
you know, it's a lifestyle. You get me? We fully live this thing.
Yeah.
It's not just for show. You know what I mean?
So did you draw those as well? Like, do you draw?
Like
from the Shabbat.
I used to draw. But I mean, most of it's like creative. Like there's like a creative direction. Like, you know, my hand is in the pot. You know what I'm saying? It's never just like, oh, you do your thing, you know. But with the Shabbat thing, no, that was from Camp Portland. He's like an artist. I actually studied with him in Luton as well. But I just liked his style of like, you know, drawing, painting, and I was like, yo, like, cause he has these like, he calls it the sand people. But he draws these sort of like, you know, characters or caricatures. I don't know how I should describe it. I don't want to like downsell his thing, but and I just like you know,
the look of them.
Yeah, just like, and I was like, yo, this is how your work, can I use this for? And then he painted something for me, and I sent it to director / graphic designer I was working with, Rojo, we added the graphics, put it together, and that was the. But most of it, I just always I try to have a hand in my shit because it's my image, you know.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way. You know what I'm saying?
No, it makes sense that you're an art graduate still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I fuck with that. I fuck
It's
with
a
that.
lifestyle.
Yeah, the funk makes so much sense.
Exactly. Let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know. It's not just for show. We don't just for clout. We don't just do it for just look cool. We really.
Yeah.
So if you see me do some shit, just know that like I'm doing it for artistic purposes. You know what I'm saying? It's never on some other thing. There's no other. There's no other intention or motive apart from just doing some cool shit, like just doing something that's artistic. And that's it. That's always my motive. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold, man.
That's how we do it, man. You know, it's the 5-star experience.
Trust me.
Love that.
You know,
But
it's a 5-star experience.
So how soon can we expect this project? Is there no time delay on it, or you're dropping singles and then boom, end of the year, early next year? What are you saying?
Nah, what did Skepta say, man? He said, I gotta wait for them to go. What did he say on that song? I had to wait for them so they could wait for me, or something like that. You know, I'm trying shit, but no, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I think I just I wanna focus on singles right now, but towards like maybe September-ish, probably we'll have something. It's basically finished. Like I have like a whole, like I told you, I got at least 2 projects, but you know,
The
like,
rollout just kind of
I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to level. I don't want to just
Wait, is this recent music or is this old music?
Oh no, this is recent. This is new. This is that whole new direction. I'm trying to. It just needs. We're building a world like slowly. So it's like a restart, reintroduction. Everything else is cool, and I love everything else I've done. But what I'm doing right now is that that apex. It's that time. It's that time to shine music. It's that like
respect.
You know what I mean? Gerald calls it like we call it the house music. You know, it's the we're about to buy a house.
I hear that.
This type of music. We're about to leave the hood.
Yeah,
That's big. That's what we're trying to work on right now. That's the aim right now. But all the old stuff also is like I want to do like a Lil Wayne sort of thing and just like flood. But I want to get myself to a certain point where like I've got the ear of the people, and when that comes, but we're gonna the tunes are gonna be SoundCloud back every week. People won't even know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're just being patient, playing the game. We're playing chess. We're playing chess right now.
Fair play.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, man.
No, I like that still.
Nah, man,
I like
definitely.
that. I like that.
Definitely. So we're on.
I like that still.
Yes, Slime Talk.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
the slimiest. Trust me. And it's my birthday tomorrow. You know.
Hey, big up.
You know.
Today technically, because we're dropping. We're dropping it.
Shit. Okay, it's my birthday. You get me?
You
man, show love. You get me? Show love.
Yeah, go run up.
Run up everything. Man. If you see me fucked up, just know that
it's my birthday.
Don't blame me. It's my birthday.
It's for artistic purposes.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. That's my new thing.
Yeah,
if you see me fucked up, it's for artistic purposes.
Word.
I'm working on a new concept. A new vision. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I like that.
Man, that's hilarious. I like that. Yeah, man. When you catch me the next time, be like, yeah, that was for artistic purposes, bro.
Word. That's
the cameraman was there, like,
word.
You know what I mean? Whatever you saw me do, artistic purposes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real.
Yeah, man.
What you man saying? You man still got questions for me? Are we done? Are we finished? Are we done?
I got them off. I got the questions I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I got them off.
Yeah, I'll say congrats, man.
Say less. We're here.
Congrats, man.
Alright, Slime Talk. The tape is called the 5-Star XX Experience. You get me?
Interesting.
It's about to get very, very X-rated right now. About to turn the UK upside down. And you heard it here first. You get me? We heard it here first.
But we got a playlist before we get out of here as well.
Please spin that. Let them know.
So I think Passing the Mic should be on there already. I think I put it on there last week.
Yes, sir.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I put it on there last week. So if there's any 2 songs you want to put on the playlist.
Ooh, I don't even know.
Could be any of yours. Someone else's song you listened to recently.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna add this song, Marseille, by Ashley Man. I heard it on TCF.
Oh, yeah, that's
video.
insane.
That beat. Oh my.
That's right. That's the
song?
perfect
Gosh.
one. Marseille.
It's called Marseille.
Ashley Young, yeah.
Ashley Man. Yeah.
That's a
That
serious
song
thing.
is
That's
crazy.
a serious. I actually sent her a DM. I was like, yo, I'm trying to work, but you know what I mean? We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
no,
Hopefully we make that
that
happen
song-
because that sound
Crazy.
is insane.
Yeah,
Very crazy.
cold.
It's very cool, very smooth. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I'll co-sign that one. I'll take that.
Wait, no, that's what I added. You
Oh,
got
I add
you
my
got
own
five
thing.
two songs. You got 5 2 songs.
Okay, cool. We'll put Sooty Kitchen. I'm feeling that one. Everyone got it already? Or no?
1 second.
Put Sooty Sing Kitchen. I'm feeling that. Okay, we'll put Giuseppe. Only One.
Giuseppe, only one. 1 second.
Is it Only One? Or is it Only You? Let me see.
I'm gonna add Finesse featuring Mac Jones,
Right.
Kelvin5Star.
Yeah, that one. It's funny because that tape was actually like, I mean, it wasn't slept on. I just didn't promote it how I should have promoted it, but yeah, that tape might actually still get some videos out of me. Still, I can't lie.
Yeah, bro.
It
Shit's
might actually
fire.
because Finesse, like, it's funny because those songs I could listen to like without like almost like it's not me. Like it's just like an ease to it. Like it's
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
freestyle kind of like vibes. I like that as well.
Yeah, the energy on it is cold.
Yeah. I can't. I need to go pee though. Is that can't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, Miss Deadford's this way, innit?
Okay.
So, let me add that. And then, what was the other song you wanted to add?
I'm adding a song by Purple, PRPLE. That's the name, her name, and then the song's called Comfort. It's R&B thing, R&B and soul thing.
Purple.
Yeah.
What, the name Purple?
No, PRPLE.
Yeah. E. Okay, P-L-E. And then
The song's called Comfort.
Comfort. Say less.
Yes, R&B soul thing.
I'll add that. And then, what am I gonna add?
Gotta check that out. Oh my goodness, she got a nice voice still, I can't lie to you. Soulful thing, you know how I like it. You know what I'm saying?
I am going to add as well. I'm gonna add You Really Got Me by the Kinks. Really, yeah, it's a rock song from the 60s. But, yeah, no, I'm
He's
taking
just
that
trying to
stuff.
show diversification.
Bruh, I'm fucking with that song recently still. Well, listen. Yeah, we'll get to new music next week. But, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
Soski.
but yeah, man.
Go run it up, man.
Yeah, run it up. Kelvin socials are.
Yeah, if you wanna
he's
just
back
quickly,
just in time, and just to get off.
just quickly.
Yeah, let's give it a little fit check. You get me?
Yeah, saying.
So leather trousers with the pink cetras. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Trusty. Well, just quickly let them know your socials.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's Kelvin5Star on every. Where's the? Yeah, that's Kelvin5Star on everything. KELVIN number 5 and a star on everything. You should find me. Yes, sir. It's Mr. Cool and Sexy.
Yes, that's good.
Man, trust me. Slimy is
Trust.
We gone.